What is going on, beautiful people? Welcome back. It's your boy Blue. This is the highly anticipated Boeing 737 MAX for Microsoft Flight Simulator, made by the same developer as the Eurofighter. And you can add this aircraft to your hangar for just 20 euros from the sim market. But before you buy, is it worth it? Or is it a scam? There's some things you need to know.
I'm sorry, I literally have no idea what you're talking about.
I'll start with the positive. The exterior modeling and animations look pretty good. The exit door is open, landing gear looks pretty realistic, and as a whole, the aircraft looks believable from a distance and from certain angles. But I'm convinced that the developer didn't model this aircraft themselves, but rather bought the 3D model online and modified it to work in the sim, which would be okay if they actually put more effort into the conversion. And sadly, the truth is the exterior model is the only positive that I have for this review. The advertised PBR textures is just one flat shiny texture that covers everything with the details just drawn in, mostly not aligned correctly, and the fuselage windows are just not right. The engines look pretty good from afar, but if you take a closer look at the engine cone or the spinny thingy, it actually sticks out just a bit too much, and the cowling surrounding the engine is very rough. Not a quality model at all. And before we move inside, I should also mention there is no wing flex, and all the sounds are copied from the default 747. The interior layout of the cockpit is very basic, but does look similar to the real 737 MAX. This is not a study level plane, so most of the buttons and knobs are in-op. One of my issues is that most of the functioning buttons, when clicked, return back to their default positions, and some of the overhead lighting is twitchy. Systems look like they have been Frankenstein together from the default 747, A320, and 787.
It's alive!
And I still haven't got my FMC to work. But for my testing, surprisingly, the autopilot is functional, LNAV works, and the VNAV is always a mystery. The radios work, but the transponder does not. And I don't know what they're trying to do here with the EFB, but like, what is this? Seriously, what is this? The throttle and landing gear levers are almost chrome. The yoke is boxy looking, and the autopilot fonts are stretched out. I haven't done any extreme testing, but flying the 737 feels okay. It also feels alright on landing, but it feels very heavy on takeoff, so I think they may have copied the 747 flight model also. I'm extremely disappointed and even offended that a developer would come into our flight sim community attempting to sell half-baked and recycled add-ons. It's unacceptable. I personally don't enjoy making negative reviews, but I think it's important for people to know what's included before they buy. So is it worth it, or is it a scam? It's not quite a scam, but I would give this aircraft a 1.5 out of 5 stars, which means no, I would not recommend it. Save your money. But what I would recommend is for the developer to ground this plane, remove it from the stores, and republish it as an open source freeware project similar to the Zebo. That being said, I'll leave you with a positive note. The 737 MAX has a ton of potential, but needs a major rework. And I think if the modding community comes together, they can make this plane amazing. But that won't happen as long as it's for sale. At the end of the day, it's your money. And if you still see value in the 737 MAX after my review, then this plane is definitely for you. So thanks for watching, and remember, you have 3 choices: give up, give in, or give it all you got. Peace, love, and God bless you. I'll see you guys next time, next video. I'm out.